and they're off in the Kentucky Derby. Fierceness was off at mid-pack and is trying to recover. Trek Phantom showing good speed today and is racing toward the lead. And from the far outside, Epic Ride is racing out there too in this historic run beneath the Twin Spires in Derby 150. And there's 4 across the track early. Trek Phantom down toward the inside, just still in between. Fierceness is right there. Third on the outside. Epic Ride comes out racing in fourth as they move into the first turn. Stronghold is fifth. West Saratoga is in sixth. Mystik Dan in tight toward the rail, 7th. Resilience is racing in 8th. Catalytic toward the inside, 9th. Society Man's in 10th. Forever Young in between horses racing at 11th. Domestic Product 3 wide in 12th. Dornock is off the pace today in 13th. Catching Freedom is 14th. And then it's Forever Young moving up into 15th. Grandmo the First is 16th. Sierra Leone is 17th. T.O. Password is 18th. Endlessly is 19th. And Anna Marie is 20th and last. A demanding pace in the Derby, 46 and 3/5 seconds, and it's Trek Phantom, Just Steel, and Fierceness. The three of them right across the track with 4 furlongs to go. And Mystik Dan is right there in behind racing fourth saving ground. Epic Ride starts to move up on the outside. Epic Ride is moving up into fourth. Stronghold is there. Resilience is launching his rally now. Here comes Resilience with a 5 wide sweep, and Forever Young is rallying for Japan. And Sierra Leone is launching his rally too. It is wide open. Catching Freedom's going to come through toward the inside. They're off the turn. Mystik Dan cut the corner and grabbed the lead right at the top of the stretch. Sierra Leone and Forever Young are shoulder to shoulder with a furlong to go, but they've got 2 lengths to make up on Mystik Dan, who's begging for the wire. Forever Young and Sierra Leone keep on coming. Sierra Leone, Forever Young, and Mystik Dan. A wild finish. Here's the wire. Photo finish. 3 noses on the wire. Mystik Dan, Sierra Leone, and Forever Young in an international thriller.
Three-horse photo finishes in the Kentucky Derby are few and far between. Mystik Dan getting the jump on Forever Young and Sierra Leone. You see them storming down the middle of the racetrack. Brian Hernandez Jr., Kenny McPeek won the Kentucky Oaks yesterday with Torpedo Anna. Does this photo go their way? Very close. You'll see on the outside it's Sierra Leone. Also, Mystik Dan on the inside, and between horses, Forever Young. Close photo finish at the wire. What do we got? The photo will determine the finish.
Number 3, Mystik Dan was first. Number 2, Sierra Leone was second. Number 11, Forever Young was third. Number 4, Catching Freedom fourth. And number 10, T.O. Password was fifth.
You've been riding horses since you were about 10 years old. Professionally here in Kentucky as a jockey for 20 years. It took you 20 years to win the Kentucky Oaks, and then your finale is the Derby. Congratulations.
Thank you, Donna. This is unbelievable. That was the longest few minutes I've ever felt in my life, waiting for them to hang that number up. It was exciting when we hit the wire, but I wasn't sure if we won, so it was quite a rush to sit here and wait for it.
You come from a family of jockeys, your father, your brother, your sister. Does this feel like a huge celebration for the Hernandez family?
Yeah, this is a lifetime achievement. You know, this goes to our whole family. You know, we've all worked our lives off of this, and it's hard to describe what kind of feelings this is. You know, I always told myself I was never going to step into the Derby winner's circle until I can do it on the back of a horse. So now to be able to live that dream that when I was a 6-year-old kid riding my bike around my grandparents' farm, telling them all I was going to win the Kentucky Derby one day, and here we are.
You just won the Kentucky Derby. So Kenny McPeek said that you were one of the most underrated riders in America, but now the secret is out. A lot of times you ply your trade here in the valleys, not too many peaks oftentimes, so there's a lot of days that things don't go well. So what's this day feel like compared to all that? Was all the work worth it?
It surely makes the last 20 years of getting up at 5 in the morning and finding horses to ride and people giving us opportunities to have it all come to fruition on a day like today and yesterday. It's hard to put into words, and it's going to probably take about a week for it to sit in before we actually realize, hey, we won the Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks in the same year.
Brian, you're about to walk into that winner's circle. Congratulations.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you.
Mike.
Pretty cool, Donna.